If you drive a Civic, you'll notice that these gauge clusters really don't get that bright when you turn the lights on. Now I have LEDs in this part right here, but the rest of the car doesn't really light up that much. And today, we're gonna fix that issue. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If I look kind of tired, I just woke up from a nap because I get so tired because I wake up at like 5 o'clock every single morning. But today, we have a bit of a light install for you guys. No pun intended, but there's kind of a pun intended there, because we are going to be installing these LED lights inside of the gauge cluster, because as I just showed you, these gauges do not get bright at all, and when you're driving at night, you really can't see anything out of them. So we're gonna swap these lights in them, and hopefully there's a world of difference. These are from eBay. They had the highest review. They were like 4.5 stars. So hopefully these do the trick, because right now I've got like one LED light in there because I swapped it over from the other gauge cluster I had. And I was looking at it, I'm thinking it's gonna look pretty good. So the first thing we have to do is remove the little trim piece, which is only 2 bolts on the top of the cluster plastic area. So we're gonna remove that real quick. Screwing things one-handed or unscrewing things one-handed isn't the easiest thing when holding a camera. But this part is just going to like come out just like that, and we can throw it to the side. And then on this, now we have 4 bolts on each pretty much corner of it. So we'll unscrew those and take the entire cluster out. So those bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when changing these lights out, all you have to do is find out the corresponding bulb to where you're going, find it, twist it, and it just comes right out. Now, yes, I have an LED in here right now, but I'm gonna change this one regardless, just because I have a new one and I don't know if this is the same color code or not. So we're just gonna go ahead and change it. So we're changing this one and 2 on top, and they gave me this paper that's gonna show me which other ones I'm changing, because I'm not too sure which ones I'm changing out. So when you're doing the like top ones, they get these little boys in there. If it wants to like adjust to it, it gets like the skinniest ones in there, and again they just kind of go in and they just screw on top. And then it looks like this kit comes with a lot for the back, so we just have to find the corresponding bulb things and just put them in there. Honestly, it's kind of scary doing this because I do not want to like have one of these shatter my fingers, because I feel like that would hurt really bad. So just be careful. Yeah, and they just kind of twist and turn in. Now I found the easiest way to do this is grab your shirt, because that way you can get the best grip on it and it will come out the easiest, instead of trying to use like a tool or something and forcing it, because if you use a tool or something and force it, you're probably gonna end up shattering it, and that's never a good thing. It is super awkward to get an angle of this thing anywhere in this car. But we channel this light, this one, this one, this one, this one, and the 2 that are like right here and here. Now I'm just assuming those are the main like indicator lights. We're not changing out like status lights, if that makes sense, like turn signal lights, because you don't really need to change those out to make this LED, because they are bright enough. So this will make it look brighter. And now we have to plug everything back in, and if it doesn't work, we have to take out the bulb and flip it because we probably put it in wrong. So that's a common thing with LEDs too, is you'll put it in one way, if it doesn't work, you just take it out, flip it, put it in, and it will work. So hopefully we put everything in right the first time, because I don't feel like taking everything out again. And the moment of truth. It looks like we did half of them right and half of them wrong. So it looks like our top lights came on, and I can't really tell if any other lights came on. Honestly though, what are the chances I put every single light in upside down? So I'm just flipping them now, and you can see that we got this whole RPM gauge up, this half on, so now it's just, that's really annoying. So now we have to adjust the rest of them, but those lights are working, this side's working, we gotta get the top, this side, and this side. I can't believe I just did that. It is honestly a 100% night and day difference now with these LEDs installed. And I know you guys may be thinking like this is kind of a weird install, but trust me, this makes it look a lot more, one, modern, and a lot, two, it looks safer now because I can actually read my gauges. I mean, my RPM gauge doesn't work anyway, so we'll just shh. But I can actually read my gauges now because at night it was actually kind of hard to do that before. Now this was definitely a lighter video today, pun intended this time. It was a bit shorter, a little bit easier, and it's just something that I wanted to get done that I had, and I wasn't really sure how hard of an install it actually was going to be. The next thing we got to do is change out the entire like dash lights and do all like these lights and everything, but that's for another day. But this makes the car look a lot more modern, so it doesn't make it feel as old inside because everything's bright. The BRZ turn everything on and everything's bright in your face, and I don't know, it seems more unsafe than having dim lights, but that's modern cars now for you. So this definitely makes it look a lot more modern and makes the inside look a little bit less cheap in my opinion. But again, that's my opinion. If you are planning to do this install yourself, it is very easy to take everything out. Just make sure that you're not breaking clips and make sure that you are like being careful with the screws, because I dropped one of the screws and it just goes into a hole of despair and it's just hard to get out because it just lands on your under tray of the dash and then you have to like get under the car, kind of reach up under there until you find it. And this car is 22 years old, it's kind of gross down there. But I ended up finding the bolt. Just be careful with your bolts and your clips and everything. And after a good 30 seconds, everything is already back together. And if you guys just want a quick little, you can see everything is looking nice and fresh. It does give it that modern Honda feel because I feel like the modern Hondas have the same kind of clusters, but they're just LED lights in there. So something like I'm noticing right now is the fuel gauge, the temperature gauge, and like the 0 on the RPM gauge, they're a little bit dimmer, and I don't know why. It's just the light, how it's designed in there, because I changed out, what, 5 lights? So it's not like the light's fault, but I'm kind of curious to see what this looks like at night. Yeah, everything is definitely brighter though, and definitely looks a lot cleaner and newer. And sometimes it's these little installs that make the biggest differences, and to me, little things do matter, because yeah, this is LED lights that I'm just changing out of my gauge cluster. But this makes the car look modern, makes it look new, and it makes it safer so you can actually read your gauges. And I think that's an important thing. Now, these lights do completely have, like, why do I want to say temperatures? These lights have 100% dimming capabilities too. So when your lights are on, you can still dim them and it still operates the same, except now they're white. They do have a bunch of different color options online, and I was kind of hoping they had like a RGB color option, but I couldn't find one. But maybe because the things are so small, you can't really do that, because it'd be kind of cool to change it whenever you want. Because I do have a color combo that I'm going for this car, especially in the inside, and I should have gotten a different colored light, but I just got white because I wanted white ones for now. But if they're RGB, that'd be super dope, so I can change them when I want it. Now, we do have a lighting sponsor that we're gonna have to go to change out this dome light, because this dome light is, again, probably 22 years old, and it actually looks a lot better on camera than it does in person, surprisingly. Like in person, it's just like this like little yellow, barely lit light. I need to get that in RGB light from Lit Lights, so I'm gonna have to hit them up to get some products from them to make it look a little bit nicer. They didn't have Civic lights, so I just got these ones off eBay. But eBay quality, sometimes it doesn't do you wrong. I have so many light bulbs and wires and tools and everything in this car now. I really need to clean it up. But I think I'm gonna leave you guys off here today because I don't really have anything else to talk about, and I don't have anything else to install. I messaged Lit Lights, I got the dome lights in, I'm ready to go back to bed. But if you guys could please do me a few things, comment, like, subscribe, keep doing that fun stuff, guys. We are starting to grow slowly but surely. We're getting there. Only took 2.5 years. But if you guys could please comment, like, subscribe, keep doing the fun stuff, keep doing you, stay motivated. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and peace.